Well, hello there, YouTube. It's Sunday, August 28th, 2022. And it's been like a little over 2 weeks since my last video. And this video is actually going to be one of my toughest videos because I really don't even know how to present it. But it's also probably my most important video for you guys to watch because I'll probably only be saying this once, at least in this kind of detail. I wrote out a script. I really did because I don't even know how to approach this. So I'm going to put up this little box right here. How does all this work? Everything's flipped around for me. So I put up this box because I want to share with you. The title of this video is It's Your Lucky Day. And the reason why it's your lucky day is because I received an email a couple of weeks ago, when I did my last video on, on the valves and everything, and I told you guys I'm trying to find out how the bearings work, because I did a video on the bearings, on how not to buy bearings, right? Because it seems that there's an issue with the bearings. So I received this email, and it's going to be put right here, and I'm going to kind of look at it with you. So this is how it was titled, It's Your Lucky Day, right? So it goes on, and first I go, well, it's my lucky day because I'm learning something, right? There's no doubt about it. And you'll see that, this person here talks about the glycol, and I call him this person because this person told me they swore I can't tell you who they are. I wish I could because, yeah, probably world famous. Yeah, world famous. If I just said the first name only, yeah, all you guys, you Mercedes guys would know, okay? So it's that big, like thousands and thousands and thousands of Mercedes engines this guy has taken apart and put back together. And these days, he only does the rarest of Mercedes, okay? He's older than I am, so there you go. It's an old guy telling an old guy something here. So this goes on and talks about, in detail, like the color of the codes and then the thicknesses, right? So basically, he buys glycol and exclusively uses red, pretty much. Which is also notice that that's kind of how Mercedes sells it. Once I introduced the blue one, right, that they actually sell two, then they were like, oh my gosh, I don't know. Yeah, that's because it is a rabbit hole, right? So, and I did a video called The Rabbit Hole. So the Mercedes there is a rabbit hole every step of the way. Now, but this is so important for you guys, and I'm going to tell you why, because that's not all we're talking about here. This was just answering my question about bearings, okay? Well, he's taken me under his wing, and I have emails and emails and emails and emails. This is just from him, it's not counting the ones that I have done over the last 2 weeks. I mean, I don't want to do anything wrong. I want to present to you the best I can because it's my car, right? I mean, it's my car. No one's paying me to do these videos. There's kids out there that can buy new cars and blow them up. No, I'm just trying to fix my 560 SL, right? It all started with an oil seal leak, right? I got a link to that. Let me get back to my script, although it's loose, right? Because I don't know how to say this because I can't say who this person is. But it's many, many years, right? Older than me. World famous. First name would be enough amongst probably everyone in the Mercedes world. All right. So I had other questions. And then, out of the blue, I start getting emails giving me details, telling me how he's going to instruct me along the way. And that he's done instruction before on some other world famous mechanics. Right now I think the engines that he does is one-off, like CNC made engines and things like that. I mean, it's unbelievable. But the detail that I've been getting in these things that I'm going to be sharing with you, the same detail, I'm not going to alter anything here. I may do something a little different, or I might not even follow it correctly because it'll be my mistake. So I want to get back to that, which is very important, I think, and that is that if this car doesn't start, because we're going to be going live. So let's get back to number one. If you have not yet subscribed, because I think the majority of people that watch my videos are not subscribers, right? But you really should subscribe because this is a very important announcement, really. And I'm not going to be making it throughout there. I'll be just sharing the data. You know, I'll say, hey, this is what I got, you know. You'll know, I'll tell you, you know, that this, but I'm not going to tell you this kind of detail. Anyway, let me get into, I think there's I had a script because I wanted to share a couple of things, because in another video that I did, you guys know that I had a question about the bearings, because I did buy these Glyco bearings, and I tried to install it, but it seemed like it was too tough. Well, he told me in detail exactly how you go about it. And yes, it is tight. So yes, you guys can go out and buy the Glycos. You can just do that. That's what the master mechanics are doing, okay? That's the only place you can buy them, because Mercedes does not sell a complete set of bearings. It doesn't appear that way. I supposedly have scored one, you know, on eBay, and I even emailed them again, and they'll say, oh yes, it's going to be dispatched. We have it. But I can't even find out until September that it's been dispatched. And I've gone through this once before with another part, and it never showed up. So I may also go fully with Glyco, because I don't really want to mix Mercedes bearings with the Glyco bearing, you know, main bearings, thrust bearings. I don't even know if I want to do it with the rod bearings, but that's probably okay. But now let's get, there's another thing too. You know, I of course want to make sure, am I making any mistakes, you know, from up to this point? So I've been going through like all his emails, because he's telling me a lot of stuff, and I am so appreciated. I mean, I want to meet this guy. I mean, I want to meet him. He's a legend to me. So, and he's a legend to you too. Anyway, so the last video I did was installing the valve stems and valve stem seals. And I also installed the compensating elements, right? The manual calls them a compensating element. Now, when I was taking it apart, which of course I have another video on that, when I dismantled it and everything, and even now, like they're really, really hard, right? So I didn't even understand how they worked. I thought, well, it must be massive pressure, right? But no, you can actually squish those down. So in this little box right here, I can't get it right. But in that box is a little one, and I'm going to blow that up right here so you can see that. And that's the compensating element. All right, so we have to go from that over to the heads over here. And I need to remove these, and we're going to squish them down. So that's something that's kind of important, because what I found out in this one here, let's see, where's my other video here? Oh, yes. All right. I totally need to rehearse this. I got a lot of cameras going around because I had different projects going. I mean, you know, look, I have this project over here, right? Because this is one that's coming up. It's going to be important for you guys, because if you guys are hearing some noises, I'm going to show you why you're hearing some noises. A possible reason why. So that's one of the things I'm going to be doing. All right, so let's see. Where am I? There I am. Okay. So, you know, when I got that email and I got all, you just saw a brief part of it, right? I'm not going to show you everything. You're going to have to watch my videos, and I'm going to expose those things as we go. So that's why this next one, it says, hey, you know, you got the real me. You know, because I says, really? I mean, Really? Are you the guy? I mean, I know who you are. Are you the guy? Right? But I mean, I saw the email and I go, well, it probably is, but, somebody's like messing with me or something, right? So I wrote him back and says, do I really have the real you? I mean, come on, are you pulling my leg and everything? And then when it came back, yeah, there's too much detail in the next one to say no, it's not that guy, but it is. All right, so he swore, he told me I cannot share his name. He doesn't want people emailing him. He doesn't even want to watch my videos, right? As a matter of fact, he asks me to take high definition HD. Let's make it that way. HD pics and send him these HD pics for him to review as I go along. So that's kind of where we're at. And now none of you guys can ask me to ask him either. So that's one of the things that this whole video is about. That's right. Only I'm going to ask him questions about my engines, about my situation as it actually is. I'm not going to go and I can't because this guy already made it very clear. He's there to help me, and he's going to guide me and all that, and I'm going to share every single bit of that with you. And it doesn't just pertain to the 560 SL. And there's some things I can't question. I don't even want to ask him, because I feel like I again, shouldn't waste his time, or, and there's things that he hasn't done on this car. He knows this engine, okay? He knows the engine. I don't know anything else, but I know he knows the engine. That's for darn sure, okay? Let's see. I want to keep this thing together, and because this is a very important video. You guys need to subscribe. Share this with all the R107 people. It's not just the 560 SL. That's really what I wanted to say. You guys already know with the power steering gearbox, right? We removed that. Your 380 is the same way, right? So it's a combination of these cars, and when it comes down to the engine, let me tell you, this guy told me something that I've never seen before, and then I did see it before. That's right. And you know who did it before? Another master, also world famous, Tassos. Now that guy, no, you can't contact him either. But the things that this guy has told me that I want to make sure I achieve is exactly what Tassos does. The guy who does it. He doesn't just talk the talk. No, he doesn't. He walks the walk, right? And you can watch him walk the walk, because I'm telling you what, it's amazing. Every day I cannot wait for his videos to come out. Okay? It is better than anything else that's on TV or on YouTube. For me, at least. I mean, I love this stuff. I love it. Oh my gosh. So share this. Let's just blow up this channel, because it's going to be very, very important. This is detailed instructions you're not going to get anywhere else. Go ahead, search. Go on YouTube and see if you can just find the M117 head disassembly. How about that, right? Try that. See if you can find that. Or a complete engine teardown. Can you find that? Or how about pulling the engine out of the car? Did you find any on that? How about the bonnet, the hood, right? We took all that off and we repaired that, right? And put a new hood on. Boom, boom. So there's all kinds of things that this channel has done, and still future videos to come, that's going to pertain to many, many, many of you guys out there and gals. That's right. There's a lot of gals out there that love these cars too. And it's probably some of the reasons why you guys like these cars, right? Oh, yeah. Let me see. I don't want to make a mistake. So, okay. So the next video that I'm going to be doing, did I share that video? Yes, about you got the real me? Yes, I did. Okay, all right, let's get rid of this then. Let's get that out of the way. I want to get back to this thing right here. So the next video is we're going to be compressing these, all right? Exactly how he told me. I have all the details, and all those details on exactly how that's done is going to be included. I just got that this morning. Just this morning I got that information, right? I mean, he told me you should, do that, but then I says, are we talking the same thing? Because, Mercedes says this is a compensating element. And you're saying this, and he, yeah. I probably look like a complete idiot. But then again, I told him, he knows, he's fully aware. I've never done this before. So the detail he's giving me, man, I tell you, I'm like a student, just an amazing student, right? I can't wait I can't wait. I think that things are moving forward. So which again, and then after this head, I want to get into that driven plate. I think that's a super important one if you're going to be changing your rear seal or pulling your transmission. If you're back there, you probably should check this stuff out, okay? So that's one of the other things that I want to be doing. And then it goes on and on and on, right? Because we're going to be putting this engine back together. So you guys do know I'm still waiting on it. It's supposed to be, I think, like not even until September 6th before I even dispatched. So we'll see. If that doesn't happen, I have to order the other ones. And those should come fairly quickly. By the way, those are the only ones you can really order. So don't hesitate. Just get out there and just go buy the Glyco. He gave me complete instructions on how you go about installing them. So I will be sharing that again. And that's coming up, as well as the connecting rods. We're going to be putting this engine back together. We're going to be trying to start this car live on YouTube. That's the chance, but I don't know how many subscribers I need to just go like live at the moment. I don't know how all that works. I have never done anything like that on YouTube. No, I just started putting up these stupid videos, right? Because I had a rear seal leak, and the guy says, you should put that video up on YouTube. So I did. And guess what? That's what happened. That's right. That car right there. I should have a camera over there. I don't know why I don't have a camera showing that car sitting there, but I should. But yes, so that is, we've got a lot of things going. Please subscribe, you guys. I mean, no one pays me. No one endorses me. If anybody sponsors me, you might as well just sponsor me in cash, right? I have my PayPal account because I use products that I think are great products. I may have never used your product. You can sell me your product. That's fine. I'll try it and I'll compare it with what I use. And if it's better, boom, you got points. Otherwise, boom, I kick you right out the door like I do every other product that I use in this project, right? I don't like to buy junk, and I don't want to have you guys buy junk. So I know this video is probably long enough so you guys know where we're at. No matter what, I don't want to mess up. This is why I'm going through all this effort. You know that I've been posting, you're right, I've been asking, right? And someone's reached out. I think it's just fantastic. And this someone, it couldn't be a better someone for this car. For this particular vehicle, it couldn't be any better. So, gosh, I don't think that there's anything else that I need to cover. So you guys, I will be getting that other one here pretty quickly. I had some other things in my personal life I had to take care of as well, right? Things blowing up around the house. So that also has put me in the back burner just a little bit. But we are just waiting on those parts. I think once those things come in, it's going to go fairly quickly because this guy's also told me even what products to use, right? What about when you go ahead and seal that back cover? Do you know what product that a master guy has used on over 8,000 Mercedes engines? Do you know? I didn't know. So those are the kind of details. And not only that, but do you know where to put that? Because the manual don't tell you. It just says smear it on there. Where are you going to learn it? That's right. So get in there and subscribe. Don't be shy. All right. Until the next one, guys.